Have you ever met someone who seems standoffish? Like they think that they're above it all? Maybe they're quiet, maybe they're slow to respond, or they don't seem all that interested in your opinion. At first glance, you might think, wow, this person's kind of arrogant. But what if I told you that they might not be arrogant at all? They actually might just be an E. If you don't know what an E is, you can watch this video to learn more about it. E stands for exactness and excellence, and those are the main drivers for the E. E's are driven to perfect things and to improve things. Their brain is constantly trying to find a way to make whatever they're thinking about better. Here's the thing about E's. Their temperament is wired for depth, precision, and internal authority. That means that they don't rush into conversations or decisions or emotions or really anything else. They're not quick reactors. They are processors. When an E takes their time before speaking, it's not because they think that your thoughts don't matter. It's because they're running it through their own internal filter. They need to make sense of it internally before they can respond externally. When an E doesn't immediately accept your opinion, it's not necessarily about dismissing you. It's about making sure it aligns with their own logic, their own values, their own standards. And when an E seems calm and steady and maybe even a little bit aloof, that stillness is actually purposeful. They're not cold. They are in control or trying to be in control of themselves. The E lives in a process of perfecting, evaluating, and aligning. It's not arrogance, it's actually authority, but not authority over you, authority over themselves, trying to govern themselves and be in control of themselves. Arrogance says, I don't need to hear you because I already know everything. But the E is really saying, I actually might want to hear you, but I also need to run it through my own system before I can take it on board. That's not the same as pride. That's actually precision. So the next time you meet someone who seems a little distant, who doesn't jump right in, or who questions what you say, pause before you label it as arrogance. You might just be looking at an E doing what E's do best. And that is taking time, thinking deeply, and aligning very carefully. Because when you understand an E, what first looks like arrogance actually shows up as one of their greatest strengths. Clarity, steadiness, and authority from the inside out. If this resonates with you, or if you're starting to recognize yourself as an E, you'll love diving deeper into this in the E chapter of my book. It'll change the way that you see yourself and the E's in your life. Understanding temperament, which is the unchangeable part of your brain that drives the reasons why you do the things that you do, literally has the power to change the way that you see yourself and the way that you see others. So many of us waste so much time unnecessarily feeling bad about ourselves or feeling bad about interactions that we have because we don't know how to interpret why another person is doing, or even sometimes why we're doing what we're doing or what they're doing. Stick around and you'll learn a lot more about how to be a healthy you.